My name is Benjamin Allison. I go by Ben. I was a business owner in Kansas. I had my own trucking company. At one point, I owned 4 trucks. And due to alcoholism and bad business choices, I ended up losing it all within 6 months. When I knew I was going under, I sent my kids to live with my sister. And my wife had a stroke back in 2019, and I actually went out into the woods to end it. A neighborhood sheriff deputy came out to check on me. And if God hadn't placed him where he was at that time, I wouldn't be around. He was the first one that mentioned to me to get some help with City Union Mission, and I resisted the idea. It took losing everything, going into a mental hospital, and then getting refused to see my kids. And my sister suggested I come down here. I was a grumpy old white man. I sat in the corner, ignored everyone else. And then there was 2 gentlemen over the men's center, and they just kept bugging me. They finally gave me a reason to come out of the corner. The thing that stuck out to me the most the first days that I came here was the giving nature. Everyone cared. Having this many people around that care this much about us changed the way that I looked at things. I'm realizing that while I was successful, I was never living. There's a lot of moments where I end up having little doubts. January 10th, it's the anniversary of my wife's stroke. I had always had a bad time with that. I usually spent it drunk, and I was struggling with it, and I knew that I wasn't doing too well. And I came downstairs, Chris was in his office, and he came out of the office and gave me a hug and said, "You're all right. We can get you through this. You're in the right place." And it was just such a relief. Everything in my being was just about ready to cry like a little child, because I've never had someone step up out of nowhere to comfort me. Being a man does not require you to be emotionless. It doesn't require you to be a stone. If you don't know how to deal with it, if you feel like you're lost, reach out for somebody. I was at the end of myself. I'd given up, and I was fighting change, fighting getting better, fighting the whole thing. And City Union Mission will always be important to me, because these are the doors that brought me back to life.